evening from Los Angeles, California. I'm Dr. Ryan Ava. I'm going to start tonight with a hot take. Donald Trump is not actually good at politics. In fact, you could argue there is no bigger loser in American politics than Donald Trump. I mean, just look at his record, loss after loss after loss. Even the one win in 2016, when he won the presidency, he lost the popular vote by nearly 2.9 million votes. Back in 2018, in the first midterm election, his party lost control of the House and Democrats gained a net of 40 seats. Of course, in 2020, he lost both the Electoral College 306 to 232 and the popular vote, with 7 million more Americans choosing Joe Biden over Donald Trump. Then just last week, the de facto head of the Republican Party, once again, for the third election in a row, presided over a widely disappointing pause. This one, a midterm. Democrats will retain control of the Senate and they might even increase their majority, and Republicans will take the House by a tiny sliver of margin. So whatever political pull Donald Trump may have once had, it does seem clear it's just no longer working. Of course, that's not stopping the disgraced single-term, twice impeached ex-president from launching yet another bid for the White House from his exile at Mar-a-Lago the night before last. It was pretty much the same old nonsense and the same BS. Not a lot of new material. Rigged election, fake news, making America great again, yada yada yada. And the hour-long speech was a brutal slog. I mean, really low energy. So much so that even Fox News at one point got bored and cut away for more than 10 minutes.
It's very much hurting our country. Germany tried it, Germany tried it. They were up for about a year. Remember I sent to Angela. Remember Angela? Do you remember Angela? Nobody's remembering her now. Angela Merkel.
Right, just joining us, President Trump in Mar-a-Lago announcing his 2024 presidential run. We're going to go back to the speech in just a minute. Let's get some quick snap reaction first from Pete Hegseth, who's been watching along with us. Pete, he went through every issue of success, every issue of failure as it relates to the Biden administration.
Sean, you're killing me. The Angela Merkel crowd work was amazing. Why would you cut away from that?
I'd love to play some of the highlights from the disgraced former president's speech, but there is really nothing to highlight. You have already seen it a million times. The most interesting part of the entire announcement was who did and did not attend. Trump's eldest daughter, Ivanka, a top advisor in his administration, along with her husband, was the most notable absence. In a statement that she gave basically during his speech, she said she's quitting the game altogether. Quote, "I love my father very much. This time around, I am choosing to prioritize my young children, the private life we are creating as a family. I do not plan to be involved in politics." Now, Donald Trump Jr., father's biggest cheerleader, also missed a big announcement. Source tells the Daily Beast he was busy on a hunting trip in the Mountain West and couldn't get a flight out to make it back to the speech because of bad weather. In fact, 16-year-old Barron and Eric Trump were the only two of Trump's 5 children in attendance, and the ex-president actually highlighted that during his speech. Now, Trump did manage to gather a small crowd of fans in the Ballroom of Mar-a-Lago, but as ABC Jonathan Carl reported, even they could not make it through the whole thing.
I actually saw people trying to leave, and people leaving early even before he was done. He's still speaking now. And then they, I think perhaps a little concerned that the hall would empty out too much. They actually started preventing people from leaving.
Now, it's not just the people in the ballroom that are running for the exits. The fawning right-wing media is also doing the same and turning on Trump. Yesterday morning, the Rupert Murdoch-owned New York Post relegated the news of the announcement to a banner at the bottom of the front page. Quote, "Florida man makes announcement." Buried on page 26 with a brief article headline, "Been there, done that." It reads in part, quote, "If elected, Trump would tie Joe Biden as the oldest president to take office. His cholesterol levels are unknown, but his favorite food is charred steak with ketchup." Ouch. Now, over on Fox News, another branch of the Murdoch empire, they have pretty much clearly tried to move on from Trump. They didn't even include his name in the list of 13 potential 2024 candidates. They even appear to already have a favorite among the field, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, of course, who they called the new Republican Party leader in a recent op-ed. Yesterday, this was the headline in the conservative National View. Different year, same guy, same stuff. Now, it seems like the summer of 2015 all over again, where media kept talking about how ridiculous Trump's presidency seemed and how unlikely it was for the Republican Party to nominate him. Everyone thought he was a joke, and don't get me wrong, he was and still is a joke, but a dangerous one. To support my work, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell icon so you wouldn't miss any of my new videos. Thanks for watching.